I was in the moment, so I understood everything that was going on. There was some surprises, I can say that, but me being in that moment.
Terence Crawford has finally spoken out about the shocking incident where he was detained at gunpoint by police just hours after celebrating his victory parade in Omaha. The newly crowned undisputed super middleweight champion explained what happened, stressing that he has plenty of video evidence proving the officers completely overreacted to what was actually a normal, non-threatening situation.
Seatbelt.
I'm
opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening
off
the door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping motherfucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my
Yeah, that's...
Crawford described the ordeal as completely unnecessary, saying he was the driver, sober, and had no problem cooperating with the stop. Yet the officers still pointed guns at them, which made no sense. He questioned whether they were simply trying to ruin his day, stressing that he doesn't drink, smoke, or party, and lives a low-key lifestyle. Crawford revealed that after the incident, he spoke directly with Mayor Ewing, a former police officer, who assured him an internal investigation would begin right away. Because of that, Crawford has chosen to hold back some of his video evidence until the investigation is complete and justice is served.
Knowing everything that was going on when it was happening, it was like everything just slowed down to me at that.
Crawford confirmed that he has video evidence of the incident, but won't release it until the investigation is completed, adding that cases like this deserve real consequences. He pointed out that his situation is getting attention only because of his fame, while everyday people experience the same treatment with no accountability. Shortly after the interview, he shifted the focus to a lighter note, posting on Instagram to celebrate his birthday with the caption, "They say 38 is old, but I tell them I'm aging like fine wine." Chapter 38 underway.
38. It's a blessing. Hey, listen, I appreciate all y'all for coming out, celebrating with me, from the parade to the...
What makes the incident even more striking is that Crawford's head of security, Qasim Shabazz, was in the car with him and ended up sharing more details than Crawford himself. Shabazz explained that when they were stopped, one officer approached his window while another went to Crawford's side. He said he fully understood the protocol, but things escalated quickly. According to Omaha police, while Crawford was reaching for his license and registration, officers spotted a gun near his feet. At that point, they asked him to step out of the car, and he complied without issue. Mayor John Ewing Jr. later confirmed that Crawford was then placed in handcuffs as the police carried out their investigation.
That is what they was doing. Crawford, like I'm saying, anybody that's being held down and disrespected wants to prove everybody wrong. If you're a real champion, you know what I'm saying? And then they're holding it back from you. They're seemingly...
The three other passengers in Crawford's car were also forced out at gunpoint and placed in handcuffs during the stop. Police later reported that 2 firearms were found in the vehicle, but clarified that everyone inside was legally allowed to carry them. However, Qasim Shabazz disputed the official version of events, insisting that Crawford never reached for his license or registration. According to Shabazz, Crawford had already told the officers he didn't have the documents with him, saying, "No, I don't have it on me. I left everything at home." Shabazz argued that since Crawford had already made that clear, there was no reason for police to act as though he was reaching for anything at all. Shabazz later clarified that both he and Crawford were carrying firearms, but they disclosed this to the officers in full compliance with Nebraska law. That's when things spiraled out of control. According to him, after Crawford calmly stated, "I have a firearm, too," the officer on his side suddenly panicked, shouting commands like "Get your hands up," "Get out of the car," "Don't reach." Even though no weapon was ever drawn or visible, Shabazz recalled the terrifying moment, saying it felt like everyone in the car believed they were about to be killed. To make matters worse, Crawford was ultimately charged with reckless driving, even though Shabazz insisted the initial stop was only for speeding.
I'm just saying, it's just like they doing Crawford like they did us the whole time. They don't want you to have nothing, and they don't want to give you nothing. That's why they burned down Tulsa. That's why they burned down every other black community. They don't want you to have it, and they don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to be with you, and they don't want to see you.
Crawford challenged the officers on the speeding claim, reportedly telling them, "Well, how do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar?" According to Shabazz, one of the cops even admitted on camera that they had no radar reading, saying outright, "Admit that I do not have radar." While Shabazz mentioned having this video, he has not released it publicly to KV. After news of the stop spread, Omaha Mayor John Ewing stepped in, saying, "Myself and my chief of staff, Tom Warren, both reached out to Mr. Crawford, and he indicated that he would like us to do an investigation."
Hey, yo, that's embarrassing by Omaha law enforcement that you will arrest, held on gunpoint, Terence Crawford after having a parade in Omaha, after receiving the keys to the city? Huh? Hey, yo, that cop gotta be some hater, bro. Hey, yo, that's like...
Mayor Ewing then reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmader, who authorized an internal affairs investigation into the stop. Ewing explained that requesting the body camera footage should help bring clarity, stressing, "Our job is not to speculate. Our job is to get the facts out to the people of this community and then be transparent in every step of the process." When KV requested an interview with Omaha police, they declined and chose instead to stand by their written statement. For now, the investigation remains ongoing. In a Facebook post, Ewing also shared that he personally spoke with Crawford after learning about the traffic stop.
The current 168-pound undisputed champion being pulled over at Blick Point in his own city. Now, the police have said that this was reckless driving, something like that. The police chieftain made a statement. The man Terence Crawford.
Ewing emphasized the gravity of the incident, noting how vital trust is between law enforcement and the community and why constant effort is needed to strengthen that relationship. He confirmed that Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmaderer has committed to an internal investigation, which he fully supports and wants to be complete and thorough. Ewing assured that all facts will be gathered and shared transparently with the public. He added that hearing about the traffic stop left him deeply unsettled, saying his heart sank knowing such an incident overshadowed what had been a joyful day celebrating the city's world boxing champion.
The NYPD holding Derek Jeter on gunpoint and arresting him after the Yankee championship parade in New York City, bro. It doesn't make sense. It wouldn't even happen, bro. It wouldn't even happen. So this cop got to be some hater, bro. He must be hating on Terence Crawford.
Ewing expressed hope that Omaha will ultimately remember the day for the right reasons, for celebrating a historic achievement, while the community continues to seek answers about how it ended. He stressed that every resident, regardless of who they are, must feel safe and respected in the city. The celebration was meant to honor Terence Crawford, who had just become the unified super middleweight champion after a unanimous decision victory over Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas, making him the first male boxer in history to unify titles in 3 different weight divisions. With a flawless 42-0 record and 31 knockouts, Crawford's triumph was a moment of pride for Omaha. The city marked the occasion with a downtown parade during the day, followed by a party for his 38th birthday at a live music venue, not far from where the controversial traffic stop later occurred.
He is the pride of North Omaha, our hometown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the pound-for-pound champ, Terence Bud Crawford.
Hey! I'm gonna say that for tonight.
Just hours after his hometown honored him with a parade, Omaha police ordered undisputed super middleweight champion Terence Bud Crawford out of his vehicle at gunpoint during a traffic stop for reckless driving early Sunday. Crawford had returned to Omaha to celebrate his recent and controversial victory over Canelo Alvarez with a massive parade, proudly showing off his newest prize, a $188,000 gold ring belt symbolizing his championship triumph.
Just reflecting on all my accomplishments at my mama house. That's where all my belts at.
The $188,000 gold belt, which Crawford says he will keep as a personal memento no matter what future titles he wins, stands as a symbol of his triumph in one of boxing's most highly anticipated matchups. On September 13th, Crawford moved up 2 weight classes and delivered a flawless performance that completely neutralized Canelo Alvarez's offense, proving that his speed and agility carried over seamlessly into the higher division and securing a spectacular victory. The celebration in Omaha drew big names, including Claressa Shields, Shakur Stevenson, and his longtime coaches Red, Bomack, and Davis. Even though he wasn't there in person, legendary rapper Eminem honored Crawford with a special message played during the event, congratulating him on the historic win.
Now I'll bring our mayor back up to present gifts.
I would like to have the honor of presenting you with the key to the city of Omaha.
Let's go, bud.
In a video message, Eminem congratulated Crawford, saying, "Bud, what up, champ? Congratulations, man. You did it. I'm so proud of you. You used all my tricks to beat Canelo just like I showed you. You went in there and you got it done. Unbelievable, bro. All jokes aside, GOAT stuff, man. Congratulations, champ. So well deserved. Salute." And that wraps it up for now. For the latest boxing news, highlights, and updates, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss fresh content. Until next time, peace out.